Guys, it's time for an update. So let me take you around to my 3 raised beds and show you how well everything's doing. Some things are doing fantastic, some are kind of being a little slow, and some are getting eaten by pests. So here we go. I'll take you to this bed first. We have over here is where I have my watermelon and my cucumbers on the trellis, and they are climbing up. And let me just show you how the watermelon is doing. It's climbing up the trellis here and not quite halfway up, but yeah, let's see. There is a little watermelon here, and I was real excited about that the other day, so I'll show you that real quick. Guys, check this out. It's a little watermelon. It's so little right now. When it gets bigger, I'm gonna have to try to support it since it's on a trellis. But I've never grown a watermelon before. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm excited about that little watermelon. I did spot another little baby one yesterday, but I have no idea where it is now. And it's kind of getting lost in all the other parts of the plant. So I really can't remember where it was to show you. Wait, nope, that's the one I just showed you guys. And then my zinnias here. These are all kind of like a pink color, which I'm really liking. Really gorgeous, looking really good. I should cut some for the house. In fact, I think I'll do that now. The dill is looking really beautiful. I think before long we'll probably have some of the black swallowtail butterflies laying eggs on here. Every time I grow dill, I always have those. And those are actually the very prettiest caterpillars. Those I don't mind seeing in the garden, honestly. The cucumbers are definitely climbing, and I am starting to see little cucumbers. So that's always very exciting. The Armenian cucumber is doing great, and I am seeing a little cucumber here, so let me show you. Look at that guy. Ah, he's so small right now. He's gonna be huge. My beans are getting bigger. These are the dragon tongue beans. Talk about tomatoes real quick. I think that this black currant tomato plant is looking healthier than days past, which makes me very happy. We did get some rain the other day, so I think that might have helped. I did pick a couple tomatoes off of this just this morning because some of them were starting to crack because of the rain probably, and so I decided to go ahead and pick them and then let them just finish ripening inside, but they were blushed. I can't see the other one on here right now, but then down here I have my purple opal basil, and they're getting bigger. These ones seem to be a little bit slower than sweet basil, but that's okay. They're so pretty to look at. And then this is my Jetstar. I did pull off a good ripe guy the other day off of here, and I brought it to our friend's house for dinner for the 4th of July, and they were so grateful. But there is one blushing right there, and another one that's starting to ripen up back there. And I'm getting kind of scared because every now and then I see little tiny evidence of worms. So I keep trying to check the plant. Sometimes they're hard to see because they blend in, but I'll keep looking and try to pull any off that I see just in case. But in the heat, I am on this Jetstar still getting fruit set on, like that one right there. You can barely see it, but there's a little tomato under there. And I've got some smaller ones too that are still setting on in the heat. Thank goodness. This is the Cherokee Purple, and they are starting to blush and ripen a little bit. Got some in there too. And this one is also one that's still setting on in the heat. Thank goodness. There's another tomato there. And then this is another Cherokee Purple right here. Oh, well, actually, guys, remember this was the mystery one that we didn't know what it was, but I think it's a Cherokee Purple. The label said Brandywine Black, but it doesn't have the leaves for it. And again, I better check this plant because, can you see that right there? That is evidence of worms. That's like worm poop. So I need to double check this plant and make sure there's nothing eating it. But look at that guy, he's getting ripe. And I have pretty little zinnias that are kind of interplanted with my tomato plants there. I can add those to my indoor bouquet. These are the tiny ones. I love, look at this. It's so little compared to the other ones. This is another Cherokee Purple, and I have pulled a couple tomatoes off of this, which surprises me because usually before July 4th or on July 4th, I don't usually have ripe tomatoes. And the only thing I can think of is I bought these at the nursery, so I don't know. But these are starting to ripen here. This plant's hanging in there. It's not looking as healthy as some of my other ones. As you can see, their growth seems a little more stunted, but we'll see how it does. This is my Brandywine, my red Brandywine, and got a little sucker guy there. Let me take that guy off. But I got quite a few tomatoes on this guy. I'm just waiting for them to start ripening, and they are getting that kind of darker green color, which means that they're going to start blushing here pretty soon. So that's always a good thing. And unfortunately, it has not liked the heat. You can see all the blossoms are just dropping, falling off. They're not liking the heat at all. So we'll see if we'll get any more set on with this heat right now. Hopefully we'll get some cooler days. But that one might. Let me see here. Yeah, right here. Maybe. And down there I had planted some new zinnias. I don't know what color this one's going to be yet. This poor little Jetstar guy, the one that I started from a sucker, is struggling in this heat. Yellow zinnia there, and some marigolds. You can kind of get another view on this side of the tomatoes. Oh, that was my mortgage lifter over there too. So those are starting to ripen too, as you can see. But I need to go through and get rid of some of those leaves there. That's not looking good. And those are the dragon tongue beans on this side. And this is one of my Hungarian hot yellow peppers. Yum. Peppers in this bed. This is a jalapeno right here. It's hanging in there. I am getting some jalapenos in here. Let's see if I can spot one right now for you. Yeah, right there. Can you see that guy? There he is. Still more blooms, so we should be getting more. It's Thai dragon pepper, guys. Loads of peppers on this thing. They kind of blend in with the leaves, but if you can see them there, when they ripen, they turn red. So I guess I'm just waiting for that. I guess I could try them green, but I'll wait till they're red. It's my habanero. It's got some blooms on it now. Just waiting for some peppers. Another little one. Other jalapeno plant. Can See right in there, I have one of my peppers. Can you see that? I'm going to take a small break and come out and finish because when the sun was behind the clouds, it was feeling really good out here. The sun came out of the clouds and I am sweating, so I'll finish when I have a little more cloud cover. Look at that. I'm going to put this next to my little Marian figurine that's on the piano. Flowers for Our Lady. So we're over on this bed now. These are my zinnias. Take a look at this one, guys. I'm in love with this one in particular. Oh, and there's a little friend on there. But look, it's like a yellow with these tiny little like fuchsia striping on it. It is so pretty. I've got my Kentucky blue pole beans that are climbing up this trellis. Get a little closer look there so you can see them winding their way up the trellis here. In this cage I also have green beans climbing up, and it's getting about a little more than halfway the length of this cage now. Let me get in there so you can see the cucumbers. Those are also climbing up and taking over. At the bottom of the cage I have some basil growing, and I actually have some dill that has popped up as well. Look at this tomato plant, guys. It's insane. I haven't done a very good job of tying it up and keeping it in a good organized looking state, but there you have it. Look at all those blossoms on there though. And we've been picking tomatoes every day off of here, and more are ripening, and some is kind of on that cage as well. The bell pepper plant here, and I am getting some peppers. So let me show you this guy here. Oh, maybe. See if you can get in there and see that. Do you see him? Oop. Right there. Oh yeah. This is my Jing orange okra. I think we'll be getting blossoms any day now. Haven't gotten any yet. That's another one right there, and I have some more that I just stuck in there. The country gentleman corn is now officially taller than me, and we do have some tassels. The only thing is I haven't really seen any silks yet. I've never grown this type before, so I don't know if they'd come a little bit later than the tassels, but I mean, as you can see, there's pollen up on that top of that the tassels there, so with no silks down here, so we'll see what happens there. This is one of my okras. This is the Clemson spineless. We are getting some blossoms. I've got a Burmese over here that I actually picked my first okra off of the other day, and I let my Henry have it. It was real tender and good. And I do have another okra plant that I decided to put in there too. Here's my cosmos. They're looking gorgeous right now. They're getting real tall and they're very bushy, but they are just so pretty. Look at this. The Mexican sunflower is really bushing out also. I hope to see some flowers any day now. Here's my potatoes in the pot. I harvested some carrots the other day, and I do have a video of that. And I've left some in the ground to keep growing because some probably could use a little bit more time. But this was a volunteer zinnia that came up this year, and I kept it in here. It's seeds that I planted last year as well, or I'm sure they're seeds from the flowers that I planted, or I guess I should say Derek sowed But this is a queen lime. I can tell. I think it's a queen lime blush, which is awesome. So I was sad because I just put a bunch of my seeds together last year and I didn't label what they were. And so I'm glad, because I'm definitely going to save seeds from this year, because I didn't have any more seeds left. And these are one of my favorite ones. So the onions are doing atrocious. I plan to definitely start them a lot sooner next year, but I do have some like red ones that are like hanging in there. We'll see. This is my kale. I decided to just go ahead and take off the tool that I had on it, because I came out this morning and there was actually like 5 moths that were trapped in it, and I was like, oh, okay. If anything, it's like keeping the moths in there, and so I just decided to just take it off. And I have been spraying with neem oil, but I've been catching worms on here every single day, and I've been picking them off. But hopefully I'll still have some good edible leaves. Like this one's not doing too bad over here, this plant. But some of them, I mean, you can just see, they're just really going to town. And this is my Scarlet Kale here. And it seems to be doing a little better than the dinosaur kale. But, yeah, you just have to keep a real close eye on this when you're, you know, in my area. I'm zone 6B, and it's just very hot here, and we just have a lot of pest pressure. And so, especially when it comes to kales or cabbages during this time of year. So really keep an eye on those all the time. And I do plan to plant some kale during the fall season, so I'm hoping that will do a little better for me as far as pest pressure goes. This is the tiny bok choy that's going to seed. I am getting little pods. I've never saved seeds from pods before, so this will be new for me. Okay, here's the zucchini. They're still covered. I haven't gotten any flowers yet, so I'm just going to keep these on here until I see some flowers, and I might lift them up for the bees. I haven't decided yet. I'm pretty sure that's probably what I'm going to do though. But they're getting bigger. This one here is a Ford hook. This is the Black Beauty, another Black Beauty, green bush, and green bush over there. It that I still have lettuce over here. I still have not taken this out. I did take some of it out, and then I am using some of it, like I used it on our tacos the other day, because it is a little bit bitter because of the heat. So just to have a plain salad, you can really taste that bitterness. So I've been using it with stuff like such as tacos and stuff like that. But this is the solar flare. I really like this one a lot. I plan to grow this. I have to grow this every year now. It's like a romaine, and it's a reddish color. It's so pretty, and it tastes great. This is a little gem lettuce here, and some of these I let kind of go, you know, to make little heads. And I do like these. They're like tender little romaines. And that's your I think it's called Paris Island Cos. My cinnamon basil over here, because it was getting really scorched in the sun. So hopefully the afternoon shade will really kind of brighten this back up, and maybe we'll get some bigger leaves and more lush. Guys, that's about it. I'm really enjoying being outside right now with this overcast sky, because lately it's been so hot and the sun just really beats down on you out here, and so you can't do work out here during the day. And in fact, me doing this video out here during the day was probably silly, but it's not too bad when the sun is behind the clouds like this. So I'm really enjoying that a lot, and we kind of had that for the 4th of July, which was great. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. I hope your gardens are producing lots of stuff and that you're starting to get some harvests in. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on all my harvests going forward. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like. Please comment. I love receiving comments. I love chatting with you guys. And please subscribe so that you can see my little journey and how I'm going. And I plan to really build this gardening area, so please subscribe so you can kind of see where this all heads with me. Thank you guys.